My name's Chandler Cochran. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Gainesville, Georgia. So what I do is I have a woodworking business called Wauka Mountain Design and Woodwork. We're about 15 minutes north of Gainesville in North Hall County. I do things just really any kind of custom woodwork. Right now the main thing that I'm doing in the Christmas season is charcuterie boards, cutting boards, things that are like little gifts. I've kind of slowed down a little bit on the custom cabinetry because these have just really picked up speed. So a lot of custom woodwork is the main thing that I do. I got started doing this when I was probably, I'd say 14, 15 years old. My grandpa had been doing it all my life, and I started helping him out during the summertime. And after I graduated high school, he had asked me, to work for him part-time whenever I could during college, and that quickly became, during the summer times, I was working full-time, and it's just something that I kind of took with me all through college and started doing it, a lot more after college. So what I enjoy the most about this is probably seeing the finished product at the end of the day or at the end of the job. You can kind of see, I like taking a piece of wood, so like I'll take a piece of rough wood like this, and we'll start out with just different kinds of slabs. I mean, it'll start like a slab like that, and we'll cut it into something like that. And final product is something like this right here. And that's just like the boards that I make. That goes for anything though. I mean, whether it's cabinets or a table or anything, I like seeing the start to finish on it, and just really working with my hands and seeing the fruits of my labor. So the type of material that we used, it just differs depending on the project. For the boards like these right here, they're made out of black walnut primarily. I've toyed around with things like cedar a little bit and maple, but they're usually, I'd say, 95% out of black walnut. That just seems to look the prettiest in my opinion. I like trying other stuff, but it's almost always black walnut. If I had my ideal cabinet job, I'd do it also out of black walnut, but usually if we paint them, it's out of just maple. We'll paint over maple, and if we stain them, it's out of alder. And then sometimes people just request something that they really want, and we'll do it out of any kind of hardwood. So my future plans for the business is definitely to grow the market that I'm serving to when it comes to the charcuterie boards and the cutting boards. Charcuterie boards, I would like them to be, out in different kinds of wineries and in different restaurants and maybe some different kinds of little stores. But with the cutting boards, I'm a really big fan of barbecue and steak and things like that, and so I love a good cutting board. And so I'd love to partner up with different kinds of maybe like barbecue brands or different kinds of barbecue joints, steak houses, things like that, and just provide them cutting boards or be able to sell those to that kind of market. So I like to do cutting boards outside of just the charcuterie boards, and they look something like this right here. This is one that I've been working on. And this really, it's unfinished, so if you spray it with water, you'll see, that it's coming out to be something else. It's going to look a lot better once there's some oil on it. But you can start to see the grain pop when you put water or oil on it. But that's something I'm a big fan of doing, and this is actually my own personal one. So thank you guys for listening today about everything I've got to say about these boards and a little bit about what I do. If you're interested in finding out more about some of my products and some of the things that I do, I've got a Facebook and Instagram page. Just look me up, Wauka Mountain Woodwork, and just give me a shout. Thank you, guys.